Hello, this is wmpyr here to test out the Bram finger on the Desangut, which is Professor Bram Frank's Karambit, Filipino Karambit. So that's the Bram finger, which means the extension grip. And I'm wearing gloves, as you can see, hoping that the cut will be even better because I'm wearing the gloves. So you can imagine in real life, it may not be as good. So I got the cardboard box right here, and let me go ahead and use a pretty much your generic or standard Karambit. Here it is, extension grip, and like I said, I'm using gloves so I could give this a more solid go. All right, so please don't copy, and I'm gonna try to do this solid. It bounced right off. I'm sure it caused some damage, so let's check it out. Right here on the bottom. Oh man, it just dented a little bit. You guys saw, I really tried to shove that in there. Again, let me go. Okay, that went super deep. Now I gotta pull. There. And that was, there you guys go. That went in there right there, and then it ripped. So that went all the way in, and it ripped out pretty solid. But I had to really throw that in there. You guys saw. And once again, I'm wearing gloves. Okay. So now, let's try the Desangut. Now, if I was biased, I wouldn't have done such a good job with that one. Okay. So, the moment you hold the Desangut in the extension grip like this, I mean, you could feel the difference. It just feels a lot more solid. So now, let me do the same thing right here. So I'm just gonna, guys, that went all the way through. So let's not even count that. All right. So again, let me try. Actually, it's kind of like falling apart here. All right, so let me try here. 1, 2, and yeah, it's going. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, it's going all the way through. And then now ripping this out. Yeah, it pretty much took out the cardboard. So in other words, this cardboard box is not strong enough for the Desangut. It just kind of like takes it apart. It probably didn't help that I already did damage with the Karambit, just to be fair. Okay, I'm just trying to give a fair assessment. So luckily, I have another box right here. Okay, so we could give this one a try. You see that side's good. So let's do that right here. This time, let me make the Desangut go first. All right. So here again, and I didn't even really shove it that hard in, but look at how deep it just goes in. And then, oh man, that sliced like butter. Okay, so now that last part where I'm pulling, that just depends on how sharp the blade is. And honestly, this one is it's not sharp or as sharp. So, but the stabbing in, getting the leverage part, right? That is what really this is about. So, yeah, okay, that's actually a really good try on my part. And then again, I'm being honest here. The stabs are pretty good that I'm able to get right now. The stabbing upwards, I think the glove really helps. It's hurting. I'm feeling a lot of pressure from this guy. It's really, really hurting when I shove that in there. It does that. And all the pressure is right here, right there. And here, you guys can probably see. It's not too bad, but it's a little red, and I feel it. So thankfully, nothing major there. But yeah. So the whole idea of the Bram finger is the moment you come here, it feels more like you're holding like a push dagger. It just, this leverage created by that just feels much more comfortable. Now, the professor said you could hold it like this or you could hold it like this. He says if the bramp is on the outside, it's more like a brass knuckles is what he's saying. And here's my safety thumb. But if the thumb's not there, you guys can see, look at that. And be careful with that, because a lot of people do that and then they cut themselves. They call it like a Karambit kiss. They end up doing this and they cut themselves on the arm. I'm safe right now knowing, because look, I could go all the way because I'm angled off, all right? But you can see how the finger, the bramp finger right there, is helping me get this leverage. So against something right there, I could really shoot it up because I got something to push off of there. And then if I hold it like this, once again, where my finger goes over the bramp this time, it just gives me something, just that small piece right there does make a difference. So yeah, draw your own conclusions. That's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.